Hello and welcome to the first ever episode of the Live It Out series. We are really excited to be sharing with you this morning, but it is Monday morning, which sucks.
But Sam, don't you think a Monday is like a little baby New Year?
That is the best possible way of looking at it. You're looking forward to school or college now, and now you've got a little baby New Year to celebrate. What could be better than that? But also, you've got the first ever episode of Live It Out, so it's going to be a good week. We're looking forward to sharing the first Bible passage with you to study that we're going to be studying together, and that we're going to be looking at. What is the Bible passage that we're going to be looking at in this first ever episode?
We're going to be starting these first 6 episodes of Genesis, because what better place
Original,
to start
amazing,
than the beginning of the Bible. Today's passage is Genesis 2, 18 to 23. That's going to come up on the screen for you now, so you can pause it and read, and we'll be with you in just a few seconds.
Awesome, see you soon. Well, welcome back. Hopefully you've read the passage by now, and it's okay if you're a little bit confused or you're trying to figure out what is going on. That is totally okay, because lucky for you, we've got Rachel who's going to explain what is going on in the wider context of this passage, so you know exactly what's happening. So Rachel, explain this passage to us now.
Thanks guys. So today we find ourselves in Genesis 2, and the section of Genesis 2 that we find ourselves in, God has just finished creating the world, the heavens and the earth, and the chapter begins on the 7th day where God rests. So prior to what we're reading, God forms Adam out of the dust of the earth and he breathes his life into him. But he recognized that it was not good for Adam to be alone. And of all the things that God had created, he could not find a suitable companion for Adam. So he decided to create him his own companion. So God recognizes the need for community, and that's where we find ourselves in today's study. Back over to you guys.
Thanks, Rachel. Me and Sam are now going to share what we got out of the passage.
Yeah, I think what stood out to in the passage for me is this idea that actually God created Adam with a purpose. That Adam's job in the passage was to name all of the animals, and that God gave Adam that to do. And I think it really stood out to me that actually God creates us with purpose in mind, that we're not here randomly, that we're not here just to do random things, that life doesn't just kind of tick over kind of day by day, that actually we're put on this earth for purpose, to do things for God, that we've all got individual skills and talents that we can use for him. So that stood out to me loads in this passage. What about you, Jess?
What mainly stood out to me was the theme of unity in the passage. It says that no suitable helper was found for Adam in the animals, so God made Eve to stand with him. And to me, that really spoke to me, because I think we're supposed to live out our life with our Christian family, and we're not supposed to be alone. We're supposed to be doing this together.
Yeah, so hopefully that's given you some food for thought. Hopefully that's inspired you a little bit just to think about the passage in different ways. But you might be reading the passage or even thinking right now that you've got your own points of encouragement or inspiration, and that's perfect. We really want you to run with those things. And so just now, as we put some questions up on the screen, we really want you to dig deeper, to dig into the passage, to see what inspired you, encouraged you. And we just really want to encourage you to write those in your journals or to journal them in your Bible, highlight things that stood out to you, and really think about the passage and how it applies to you today. Like what is God speaking to you about? What is God asking you to do? And so the questions are on the screen right now, we just encourage you over the next few days or even just now to sit on those, to think about those and to study them in your own time. And we look forward to asking you on Sunday about what you thought. See you soon.